Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, this is going to be our last video of evaluating a machine learning model. We have gone through a lot, but today I'm just going to be covering our last subject. You don't need to know this, but I think it would be good if you were in any situation where you had to present anything or you just wanted to split things. So today we're going to be learning how to use different metrics, evaluation metrics. We're going to use them as Scikit-Learn functions. So what I'm going to do here in Markdown, I'm just going to go 4.5, exactly what I just said, using different evaluation metrics as Scikit-Learn functions. And then, yeah, that's all we need to type there. So what we need to do is we need to import a few things here. So from sklearn.metrics import, some things here might be familiar to you. We're going to import accuracy score. So we've definitely imported this before, but you already might know why. Accuracy score, precision score, recall score, and F1 score. Okay, so these might seem familiar if you look at your classification report, which is somewhere up here. There we go. We've got precision, recall, and F1 score. So that is what we're going to be using for classification. So in fact, what I should do is I should put classification metric functions. Okay, and next what we're going to do is we're going to go from sklearn.ensemble, import random forest classifier. And if you want to, you can import train test split again, but I'm thinking that we're all pretty confident with it, and we've already imported it once. But if you want to import it, what you can just type in is from sklearn.model selection import train test split. Okay, so now we just need to create the model. Now we just need to create the model. So let's just get into a practice of it. What we're going to type in is obviously the same. So np.random.seed 42 to keep our results same. X is equal to heart disease dot drop. Target. Oh, what's going on here? Target and axis is equal to 1. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to do y is equal to heart disease, and then we simply need to take out target from there. After that, we just need to go x test, actually no, x train, x test, y train, y test. You can just like fast forward anyway if you want, or just speed this up because you'll probably know how to do this already, but I'm just doing it again if for some people in case they just want a little reminder. So that is equal to train test split. So we need to pass in x, y, and test size, and that is equal to 0.2. Yeah, actually we don't need space between the parameters. So 0.2, close that off. And then we just need to fit the model after that. Fit and make predictions. So first we instantiate it, of course, is equal to random forest classifier. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go dot fit. We can just do it in a one-liner. We're going to pass in x train and y train. And then once we've done that, what we need to do is we need to make predictions. I'm just going to keep that clear here because we need to do that. That's the most important thing for evaluation. You need to have your predictions. So ypred is equal to clf dot predict. And then all we need to do is we need to pass in x test, and that's that. And then what we need to do is now we're going to actually use the metric functions. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we're going to use accuracy. So we're going to do a bunch of printing to view this so it looks a bit nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print out classification metric functions. And then after that we're just going to print actually classification scores or something like that. So we'll just put in scores, classification scores. And then after we've done that, we're going to put bunches of f strings here. So the first thing is we're going to view accuracy score. So accuracy. Okay, I'm spelling this wrong. Accuracy. And then in here we're going to put in accuracy score. After that, what we're going to do is we need to pass in y-test, y-pred. Make sure to do it in this order. And now we're just going to do a bit of formatting here. So we're going to times that by 100 because I want to get this into a percentage format. If you don't want the percentage format, then you can just leave it alone, but I'm just going to do that. So let's run that. There we go. We've got accuracy there. So let's just do the rest now. The rest is pretty simple. We don't need too much work as we did for accuracy just now. So precision, and then precision, and then we put in precision score. That's basically it. For that. Precision score, y-test, and y-preds. So you might as well just carry on doing all this. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste. There we go. So now we can just tweak these around a bit. Okay, so we're going to change this one to recall. And then here all we need to do is we need to put in recall score. So that's basically the same idea for all of these. Here we need to put in F1, and then we just need to put in here F1 score. Oh, there we go. So let's run this now. There we go. So we've got all of these metrics as separate functions, but if you'd like to keep everything together, you can just basically use classification report. But I think, I actually think it's quite better if you use F1 or like this, so you can present it a bit more clearly, and you know what's what without the table. Okay? So basically the same here is for regression as well, but I'm just going to do that really quickly. I'm just gonna regression model evaluation. Hang on. Regression metric functions. Okay. So that's basically it's technically the same. So why not just copy this up here? All we need to do is we need to tweak a few things. So don't worry about it. Just do random forest regressor. So I'm just gonna quickly tweak some things here, but all you need to do is you need to just change these up. So Boston DF and Boston DF again, and then change this as well. And also, let's change this to model so we don't get confused, because after all, that's classifier and we shouldn't get too confused. So now that we have done that and that works, we can also just copy this. So basically, instead, this is regression scores. So basically, we are obviously not going to use these ones. It's pretty obvious what we might use. We're going to use R2 score. We're going to use mean absolute error, and along with it, we're going to use mean squared error. Okay, so now that we have done that, we just need to tweak these here. So what we can do is just type in R2 squared. And then we put in R2 score, and then here we put in MAE. So you don't need to write it all out, but you can if you want. But I'm just gonna keep it short for now. Mean absolute error, and then we can just put in MSE, mean squared error. And then, yeah, that's all we need to do there. And run it. Okay, so for R2, R squared, we can take away this over here, actually. I'm gonna take it away. There we go. So we have all our scores over here. So this, I was gonna say it was gonna be a short video, but it ends up to be like 13 minutes long, but don't worry about it. So in the next videos and in the next few videos, we're going to be learning how to actually, we're going to learn how to improve our model. We're going to be looking at hyperparameters and changing them, and all. It's going to be it's definitely going to be more exciting than this, and only in a few matter of videos. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That would really help. I would appreciate as well. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. If you have any doubts, put them in there as well, and I will try to answer them. And then, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video.